on this most pleasant evening.
Terrific atmosphere here. There is great expectation, excitement,
and it
is
is
built
creating a
nicely
glorious
in these
ambience.
idyllic conditions.
Quite a struggle to get in
Conditions
here.
which are
Points
certainly
of access
playing their
hard to
part
come by,
in
and an
creating
awful
a
lot of
glorious
people
ambience.
gathering to get
It's
through
quite
the
a struggle
gates.
to get in here.
Regardless of
Points
that,
of
there's a
access,
great feel
hard
here,
to come by,
and
an
much
awful lot of
excitement
people
for the game ahead.
gathering to get through the gates. But regardless of that, there's a great feel here.
And expectations are
much
rising,
excitement
and
for the
decibel
game ahead.
levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football
And
expectations
means to the
are
people
rising,
in
and
this part
decibel
of the
levels
world.
are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what
As you can
football
see, we've
means to
already
the people
started here.
in this part of the world.
And as you can see, we've already started here.
Oh, Red, nice interception. Loftus-Cheek, played out towards the right wing.
That's a
Red,
terrific
nice
surge down the right.
interception. Loftus-Cheek, played
Pulisic.
out towards the right wing.
That's a
Now
terrific
there's a
surge
fine
down the
ball.
right.
It's Giroud!
Pulisic.
Now there's a fine ball. It's Giroud! Oh, just skips past his chance!
Oh, wonderful effort, all by himself.
Oh, just skips
Oh,
past his
such
chance!
a great run. I'm expecting him to go all the way,
Oh,
and instead
wonderful effort,
he just
all
lost
by
his
himself.
way. Oh, after such a great run, I'm expecting him to go all the way, and instead he just lost his way.
He might be in here! Gets away from his opponents. He might be in here! Gets away from his opponents. Well, nothing to report in terms of goals, but it's not for the want of trying.
Yeah, the tempo is strong, and the game has flair and lots of
Nothing to report
potential
in
for
terms
me.
of goals, but it's not for the want of trying.
Yeah, the tempo is strong, and the game has flair and lots of potential for me.
There's the hit! Just gorgeous, the most glorious, delicious of touches. Followed up with an unerring finish. Just gorgeous, the most glorious, delicious of touches. Followed up with an unerring finish.
After 30 minutes is number 9, Olivier Giroud. After 30 minutes is number 9, Olivier Giroud.
A 1-0 lead established.
And that ought to be the trigger for a really exciting and entertaining game from here
A
on.
1-0 lead established.
And that
Out
ought
to
to be
the
the
left it
trigger
goes.
for a really exciting and entertaining game from here on.
Out to the
here's
left it
Giroud.
goes.
In he goes again! And here's Giroud. Now, who's going to be first to this? In he goes again! Now, who's going to be first to this? Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all.
Now the breakaway.
He's found a way through. Lovely ball and a... Can he finish?
And now the breakaway.
He's found a way through.
We're talking fine
Lovely
margins,
ball and a...
very
Can he
fine
finish?
margins.
Decent enough try.
We're talking fine margins, very fine margins.
There will be 1 minute at a time.
It's a stoppage time, whistle due any moment.
There
He's
will
in
be
plenty
1
of
minute
space
at a
here.
time.
It's a stoppage time,
He's
whistle due
shifting
any
through the
moment.
gears here.
And the shot!
He's
Well, now
in
to
plenty of
race for the
space
ball.
here. He's shifting through the
follow.
gears here.
And the
Oh,
shot!
and with that, the
Well, now to
half-time
race for the
whistle
ball.
goes. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no short with that. The half-time whistle goes. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points.
They'll be looking to keep
There
this
has been
intensity up now in
just
the second
one
half.
goal. That is the state of it at the break.
having
1-0.
established that lead. A game where
Well, they
the
showed
narrative
glimpses
is
of some wonderful
least
football to
defensive.
win with the lead at half-time, and that's
It's
definitely
loose,
pleased the
and in
fans.
again.
I think they'll be looking to keep this intensity up now in the second half.
Kept it fizzing low.
Milan come in, having established that lead. A game where the narrative is at least in terms of...
Has a goal! It's loose and in again. Decent strike, kept it fizzing low.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And now a sudden chance to counter. He can
They've
run
got a
onto that.
healthy number of
He is
very
through
tall
here.
targets to pick out from this corner.
Great ball and he's
And
in
now
here.
a sudden chance to
Now the
counter.
finish. That is decidedly
He can run
lacking.
onto that.
Yeah, that was a fantastic
is
run,
through
and it
here.
showed how brilliantly energetic he is.
Running on one side,
Great
dogged
ball and
defence
he's
on
in
the other.
here. Now the finish. Giroud. That is decidedly
That
lacking.
is really
Yeah, that
good
was a
tenacity.
fantastic run, and it showed how brilliantly energetic he is.
Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. This is their second corner of the game. Adley.
Pulisic.
This is coming off in quick succession
Really
here.
well taken goal.
Milan surely have to be commended for their
There's the goal
drive and
they've been
desire.
looking
Most
for.
teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now. Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine
Running
drive. And
strong
I don't
and
think the
purposeful.
keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that
There's a beautiful
instance.
simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Giroud.
Well, that is really good tenacity. Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
This is their second corner of the game. Pulisic. Giroud.
Pulisic. Really well taken
Loftus-Cheek.
goal.
And here's Giroud.
It's Giroud. There's the goal they've been looking for. Extraordinary.
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
After 83 minutes is number 11, Christian Pulisic.
It's shown loose. Who's going to get there? Kicked out brilliantly. Pulisic.
It's loose now and they want to get it back. And it's Loftus-Cheek. Things starting to look
It's a
very
great ball.
comfortable.
Well, I think
That's
it's just the
offside.
reward
Yes,
for
it
their
is.
application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
Pulisic. Giroud. Loftus-Cheek. And here's Giroud.
It's Giroud. Oh, extraordinary.
And there goes the final whistle. Milan have won it. As much industry as inspiration. Whatever the formula, it has worked for them. Giroud picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. How would you summarise what we've seen today?